subject is parable of the leaven. What is the kingdom of heaven like? What is the kingdom of Yahweh like? Isaiah 9 and 6 says that the government is upon the shoulders of the Son Yahweh. And it didn't say a government. The word says here in Isaiah 9:6, the government. So I'd like for us to look up the word government right quick. I'm sure all of my scholars have done this. But for my scholars who have not done this, we are going to look at the word government. The is an exclusive singular term. It has no associate. And there's only one. The, only one. All right, government.
Government. The act or process of governing.
Governing. Governing is upon the Son Yahweh's shoulders. Governing is upon my shoulders. If you do not know how to govern, then chaos is the result. Governing is based upon the laws of Yahweh. All right, go ahead.
The office, function, or authority of one who governs or a governing body.
A governing body, the office of one who what?
The office, function, or authority of one who
authority. Isaiah 9:6 says that this Son who is born among us, who was to be and is born among us, holds an office. In America, they vote people in office. But the scripture says that this son that is born, child that is born, and son that is given, already holds office. He is born with the government on his shoulders. When he comes into the knowledge of the government being on his shoulders, he has already been prepared and groomed in life, by life, through Yahweh. His entire life is designed to qualify him for the office. In other words, we in our ignorance are not allowed by Yahweh to choose this son. He is a gift. You can't choose him. He's a gift. He is a gift to the chosen. And those that are not chosen, he's a gift that is going to rule over them anyway. He is born holding office. You can't vote him in. You don't have the wisdom to vote the right one in. Thank Yahweh, he didn't leave it to our ignorance to choose, to try to select our own gift. Fortunately, Yahweh said he chose our inheritance for us. Yahweh chose it. Yahweh made us, Yahweh put us in this situation, and he knows how to get us out. No one can choose better than Yahweh. And he chose our inheritance for us, and I am your inheritance. The Son is your inheritance. Yeah, that's the way we should be happy, that we are the heirs of Yahweh, and He chose our inheritance. Perhaps that's why in Proverbs 22:1, Yahweh says, a good name is rather to be chosen than what? Riches. And love and favor rather than silver and gold. See, if you allowed us to make our choices, we would choose riches. And then, in our ignorance, the nations of the world would trick us out of our riches and we'd be in hell forever. But a good name is rather to be chosen, and the only name that I can see is Yahweh. That's the good name. When we come into the knowledge of Yahweh and accept the word, we realize right away that it is dumb to choose riches before Yahweh. See, you don't have to have one penny. But when you choose Yahweh, He has a gift for you. His Son. His Son is your gift. And we don't have to qualify our gift. He chose our inheritance for us. And His Son is our inheritance. We, Yahweh's heirs. It is a gift that Yahweh Himself qualified. Yahweh chose Him for the office. Yahweh qualified Him for the office. No other man on the earth is qualified and designed for the office of Yahweh's government but His Son. That is a fact. The kingdom of Yahweh, which is heaven, is based upon the knowledge that we are the heirs of Yahweh with a supreme inheritance, a child being born among us, from us. And this child being a son, the firstborn, the first begotten among the dead, so-called black people of America. We have nothing to do with that office. Yahweh gave it to him. And notice the other word is authority. The kingdom of Yahweh is where the Son, His Son, holds the office of governor, is to govern, and has the authority to govern. Yahweh's government. And there's nothing anybody can do about that. As you come into the knowledge of Yahweh, you are grateful that you don't have to worry about it. All you have to do is accept Yahweh and be blessed through His gift. Praise God. Yahweh has given to us a gift that the world wishes were theirs. He is our own precious gift. The whole world has been conditioned to look for Him, and they wish that He would come from among them. In fact, they have been programmed to believe He would be one of them. Indians looking for an Indian. Mexicans looking for a Mexican. This very minute. Orientals looking for an Oriental. White folk looking for a white man. Oh, but they got a shock. One day, all eyes shall see he's with us. And they shall see him coming with great power. And our gift, the Son Yahweh, shall gather power and momentum as he goes. The lion is coming up from his thicket, and the destroyer of the Gentiles is on his way. And not only do I speak authoritatively, but I'm coming with authority. And if there are any of you who don't know who I am, then you have to admit I speak more boldly than anyone you've ever seen. I have an office created by Yahweh just for his Son. No one is qualified to walk in that office but his Son. I have the keys to life and death, hell and heaven. You better study what I'm telling you. Give me authority, son. The government is on my shoulder. It's not a government. There's only one government in Yahweh's kingdom. It's the only one that is of any importance in the world. All the man-made government, it's over for them. All the people are unhappy with the governments of men. Authority, son.
Authority. The right and power to command.
It's my right. I'm exercising my right in my office of governing the world. It's my right to govern the world. The whole world is mine to govern. It's my right. It's not a privilege. It's not something you can confer on me. It's already mine. It's my right. And I have the power. You can't give me the power. I have the power. You come to my power and gain power by coming to me with the power. That's how you have power. Only with me do you have power. Yahweh's respect for me and my respect for Yahweh makes the people of the cities of the world respect you for being attached to me. They all bow with respect to you. Even I make your enemies bow to you with respect. When you dress like I'm dressed now, even your enemies bow to you with respect. They may not like you, but they bow with respect to you. All of my women, they are no longer dressing like whores, strumpets, and prostitutes. When they wear the culture of Yahweh, everybody respects you. You even respect yourself. I hold an office, the only office in government. You have a chance to rule with me, but it is my authority to designate who rules with me. No one can vote you in to work with me. I choose who works with me. I put you in and put you out. Lift you up and put you down. You don't have any choice about it. Your choice is to try to become a better servant to Yahweh. And the better servant to Yahweh and the more obedient to Yahweh you become, then you'll find yourself with greater responsibility in Yahweh's kingdom. You're offered the challenge of more opportunity than you're ready for. I give you opportunity that even you realize you are qualified for many times. But then I turn around and qualify you. that you're down and out and on the bottom and untrained and uncivilized, unwanted by the nations of the earth. I know that there are members of various nations of the earth who are already running governments, who are already disciplined to follow orders of their superiors. They're already disciplined in taking orders to run government. And I could take them and in a matter of seconds be gone. But I reject all members of all nations and take the hard, slow, painful, discouraging role of taking the downhearted, those who have no confidence in themselves or their ability, who are totally unaware of their ability, who have no exercise within their ability, and then I qualify you to rule the world. That's what I'm doing. And when you make mistakes, I punish you, but I don't kill you. I correct you. And then down the road, I give you another opportunity. You make mistakes, but I love you. And as often as I have the opportunity, I come and show you individually, I love you. I do. I love you. We have been rejected by all civilizations. We are rejected of all nations on the earth. There's only one that have had the love to come and be patient with a hard-headed, hard-hearted, stiff-necked, and rebellious people. I'm the only one who have had the patience to come and love you and help you. I love you so much that when I see you with a stony heart, I perform divine surgery and take your stony heart out and replace it with one of flesh, full of love for Yahweh. And then after you get the heart of flesh, then I put my spirit up on you. And then you begin to serve Yahweh with an understanding and love him as I love him. And you begin to love each other as I love you. And by this, all men of the world are coming to know that you are truly my disciple, that you're showing love one to the other. You have to admit that it is indeed the world's greatest miracle to take a people who have been programmed by the white man to hate each other and then cause us to love each other. That's a miracle. Not only did he program us to hate each other, we practice hate for one another. We hate each other with a passion. But I'm here changing all of that. Putting love in our heart for one another. And letting us understand without a shadow of a doubt who our real enemy is. I have this authority.
Sir.
I'm exercising my divine right as the Son, Yahweh. Authority, son.
Authority. The right and power to command, enforce laws.
It's my power, my right, and my power to enforce. See to it that the commandments of Yahweh are carried out. Not just talk about it. Not simply stand and say it ought to be done. I have the power and the authority to execute, enforce the laws of Yahweh. That's what the kingdom of Yahweh is about. Us coming into the knowledge that a child is born and a son given to us as a gift from Yahweh who has authority to enforce the commandments of Yahweh. And not only enforce them in this building, but across the country. Not only across the country, but in all the islands. Not only in all the islands, but the whole world. All 196,940,000 square miles of world. All 139,685,000 square miles of water. That's my authority. All 57,255,000 square miles of land. That's all mine. All of it. Separately, divided, and exclusively inclusive. And the closer I get to the 12,000, the greater the power you will see exercised by Yahweh. Don't let us hit that 144,000 with Yahweh's name. See it. Don't let us hit it. We're talking about the kingdom of Yahweh. How many can see it in those terms? Can you see it? That would be heaven. And I'm telling you, the kingdom of Yahweh is at hand. Kingdom of Yahweh is at hand. Only way you can't see it is you blind. The only way you can't understand it is you dead. And then knowing that you are chosen by Yahweh, even if you reject it, you're still chosen. So if you had any sense, you would rejoice. The blessings we are enjoying is due to the extent that we are obeying Yahweh right now. Isn't that awesome? Just look what's in store for us. Authority, son. Start at the beginning. Authority.
Authority. The right and power to command, enforce laws, exact obedience.
Exact obedience. Forth obedience. That's what the kingdom of Yahweh is about. We're going to enforce, exact, demand obedience over the planet Earth. Do not allow, we're not going to allow the breaking of Yahweh's laws. Because if we allow the breaking of Yahweh's laws among us, the ones allowed to break it will corrupt the rest of us. Yahweh commands us to kill off evil from among us. Don't allow it. And the Son, Yahweh, has the power to exact obedience. You don't have a choice. You must obey. As parents, we have the power and the authority over our children to exact obedience from them in keeping Yahweh's law. That is our duty as a parent. In Yahweh's kingdom, our mothers demand obedience to the laws of Yahweh. What is the kingdom of heaven like? It is where the Son has the power and the authority to enforce the laws of Yahweh and exact demand obedience to the laws of Yahweh. That's what the kingdom of Yahweh is like. Do you want to live in such a kingdom? Those who don't want to live in such a kingdom are going to live under such a kingdom. Those who don't want to live in Yahweh's kingdom and help enforce the law, you will have the law enforced on you. If you're one of those who help enforce the law, you will have life eternal. And if you're one of those upon whom we may have to enforce the law, your life may very well be lost. Can anybody see what I'm talking about? We're talking about the kingdom of Yahweh now. Praise Yahweh. You have a choice. Your choice is to rule in Yahweh or be ruled over by Yahweh. One is life eternal and the other could very well be death at any time. When you come to Yahweh, you accept life. To reject Yahweh is death. The kingdom of Yahweh is where we all will demand obedience. That will bring peace on the earth. Hell on the earth is a result of the people of the earth disobeying the laws of Yahweh. Heaven is the obedience of the laws of Yahweh. That's what heaven is about. The government of Yahweh. The Son has the power. And when we join the kingdom of Yahweh, we become a part of his power. We formerly have no power under white people. But our gift of inheritance brings power to us. The Son is our gift, and he brings power to us. When we submit to his authority, and that's your choice, you submit or not. When we submit to the authority of the Son, see, he has it anyway. Praise Yahweh. Then we all be blessed. Authority, son.
Authority. The right and power to command, enforce laws, exact obedience, determine, or judge.
Determine or judge. I am come to set judgment in the earth. I will not be discouraged, neither will I fail. The Son of Yahweh is the judge. Then he teaches us judgment. The Son Yahweh teaches us how to judge. But he is the judge. That's what the kingdom of Yahweh is about. Understanding who the judge is.